Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am currently still working on my August 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternatives. This is alternative video number 16. I am hoping I make it to 20. Okay, that is my goal, and I'm hoping today I am able to record at least two videos, because like I'm getting kind of busy here just with a lot of things. Last 2 days I've been really busy. So this kit was called Time for Cake, which of course it's birthday themed or celebration themed. So you got to make 3 of this card, which was a fun fold, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one, and I got those cakes out of the park. I mean, I was like, mentally those were a struggle for me. So this is a video QR code that will lead you to a video that will show you how to put the cards together as they were designed, and this is with every instruction sheet. This QR code will lead you to a set of 3 dies that coordinate with 3 months worth of Paper Pumpkin kits. So that was July, August, and September. So July, August, and September, of course, is going to be the leaf. And then a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. And I'm going to put that hopefully where I won't lose it. And then we're going to take a look at the stamp set. So we had the 3 candles, the 2 balloons, celebrate, the little sparkle bit of the candle, make a wish, happy birthday, lost count, and time for cake. And for me, you could say just lost count, because sometimes, you know, one year I was 48, the next year I was 54, and after that, you know, I just quit counting. Okay, this year I'm 55, 56, I might be 59 next year. Who knows? So we have our numbers. These are really nice sized numbers. They're about 1 inch. So they are really nice size, but they go 1 to 8, because the 6 can be a 9, or of course the 6. This banner bit I didn't use simply because to me I didn't have a need for it. So we have the S for first, you know, blah blah blah, like that, the N for seconds, thirds, and the 4th, 5th, 6th, and all that good stuff. So but we're past the birthdays. Okay, we got over that really quick. Not really quick, I did a lot of birthday cards. Okay, so what are we using for this kit? I didn't write it down yet because I am using basically envelope pieces. So video number 16. I have a white card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and an envelope. Then I have an envelope from the kit. Now this is the inside piece of it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut it down. This piece here is 1 1/4, and I'm double checking. Oh no, it's 1.5 by 4 3/4, and this is just squared off, and this is the envelope flap of the envelope, and I just squared it down. Believe it or not, this piece that we are going to use, this is that white part of the envelope. Let me show you a piece here. It's this piece, and all I did was square it down. See that? It fits right down in there, and that is this piece. And I do want to measure this. So this is 4 1/4, so 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let me just like make a little note. So white envelope, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I just want to double check that. So when I go to put the notes in, and then envelope flap is 1.5 by 4. Oh, it's 4 5/8. I said 4.5, but it's 4 5/8. 4 5/8. Okay, those are for my notebook. And what are we going to do? Well, we are going to trim this down. I can tell you perfectly, we are going to trim this down to 3 3/4 by 5. Why? Not just because we can, but because it cuts down really well to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this at 3 3/4. And then I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to cut off that white part. Then I'm going to turn it around and cut it to 5. Now I know it cuts to this because I've opened it up and I've cut it so many times, but this is the best size for the inside of that envelope. In my personal opinion, okay, that's what it's all about here, my personal opinion. So this, you're going to see, we're going to get that nice border going around the edge. We have this nice white piece for the inside. This, you could either cut it down to 3 3/4, or you can do it like what I do. I'm going to wrap it around the sides because I can. I'm just going to take it like this and wrap it around, but not to be undone. I have these bits over here, and I thought this is from that cottage rose piece. And I thought, why don't I add that little bit of color there? And from my trash bit card, these were my extra pieces that I showed you how I did my little, not collage piece, what do you want to call it? My little bundled little collection. We're going to do the same thing and glue all of these together. And I didn't prep it, they were here. And I thought this little piece would do really well. Maybe I will just trim it. Maybe we'll just trim it. But what else we're going to do is we're going to stamp on this. So I brought in some extras to show you. So first things first is Hello Friend doesn't go with this particular stamp set. This is April 2023's All the Little Things. And just so you know that Hello Friend is not part of this stamp set. Hello Friend goes over here, and I must have been stamping them all at the same time, but it goes with this one. So we're going to be using You've Been on My Mind on the front of the card. On the inside, we're going to put Hello Friend, just because I wanted to change it up because I can. So this is July 2019's Paper Pumpkin Kit. And this one is April 2023's All the Little Things. And I've been trying to use, I mean, it's a paper pumpkin alternative, so why not use our paper pumpkin stamps, right? And then we have some florally bits. So I want to show you. So you could use this image. So I pulled out this little flower. I pulled out this little image. And I know I thought I had one more. Oh, I do. From this one is right here, which I don't have these stamped, but this one right there, and this is from March 2023's 10 Years of Growth. This was a double stamp set. So the reason why I chose these is because they were a bit reminiscent of the print in the paper, the envelope. See, we have the little petal on the flowers. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with this one and not this one. So I think so. So I just want to do a little bit of stamping, thinking fingers, because it's like, okay, where's the Stampin' Pierce mat? So let's move that. We're going to stamp our envelope first, just because I want to get a feel for what I'm stamping. So we're going to stamp the little sprig here. I'm going to put it in the center of the block. And these are paper pumpkin blocks, by the way. If you're a demonstrator, you can order these. They're like $2. And I ordered a whole bunch. They're absolutely great. So I'm going to give it a little smushy, because I'm not sure if I've used it or not. So I'm going to do maybe a little there. Leave a little space for a flower. I kind of smudged it, but that's okay. I'm gonna, yeah, let's just ink it up and set it aside. This one I know I did. So we're gonna put a flower there. All right, let's go down here, and we're gonna stamp Hello Friend at the bottom here. Because this is also gonna go on the inside of our card. Who says it has to be on the front? It doesn't. I'm going to show you an option, though, if you don't like, because you could reverse it, and I thought about it. Oh, so I'm going to show you an option. So there's my envelope. I could have done a little better job there, but I'm good with it. I'm good. So we have this little piece, and this is one of those cake layers. So I'm going to show you this little piece. You could stamp. I'm just going to do it because I think I'll use this on the next card. So you could stamp hello friend on this piece. Okay. This could go up here. Okay, that could go like that. However, I really want to stamp You've been on my mind on this. Okay, that's just what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because why? Because I can, of course, because I can. And I'm looking at this, and for some reason I've got to double check that it's straight, because it could be an optical illusion, but to me it's looking like it's not straight. So we're gonna double check it. So I'm just gonna stick it in here, and it's off just a hair, just a little bit. Oh my gosh, my daughter was playing this song today, and it's going through my head, and it's a horrible. Oh. Don't even know what it was saying. It's just the beat of the music. And I just said that, and it was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like in tempo. So I want to stamp it like right here. You've been on my mind. That's going to give me kind of like, now I can stamp a little bit around this with everything else. In the heat, this ink is going to dry immensely. So I know that this is going to go. I don't want to do a lot of stamping because I'm going to have my little sprig here. You're going to see. So we're going to have our sprig like this. But I just want to bring in a little like here and a little down here. That was little TT hacking like I do. Maybe her and I, can be cough buddies. Yes, I just want to add a little there. All right. And I want to add a little. If you're wondering, my pinky is down, kind of holding my spot. And a little like that. So that when I go to bring this in, it's going to look great. This, of course, now if you don't have any DSP like this, that's okay. You could stamp maybe these little flowers in Melon Mambo, and it would give you that same effect with this DSP strip. So there are options for you. I think, and I also, you could bring this blue strip in. This is a strip from the kit that's left over. I just didn't want that in there. I was going with the pink. So we have this, and I think I'm gonna stamp. I might do this little flower, bring a little bit of it right there, and a little bit of it right there. I'm happy with that. Now, let me take a look, because you gotta look sometimes when you're putting something together. Lay our paper there, right? And we know that this is gonna be our little sprig. And yes, our little sprig is going to be hanging off there. I really do like that. Oops, we're going to have to scoot that over so all of our little... Okay. Trying to think. Do I want to add I'm going to add a little sprig of the pink sprig there. And continue it here and here. Let's see. A sprig there. Yes, I'm going to continue the flow. So I'm going to add, here we go. I want it to be like right here. So I'm using my pinky down here, guys. Well, so if you can see it. So right here is my pinky. It's down. So I can place, if I can just move this, all I got to do is stamp down. Now I can lift it up, and I can turn it and do it like that. And hopefully I didn't just ruin it. If I did, I'll just grab another piece. And I did. Do you see how that pink is too dark? It's not on here. It's different paper. This is envelope paper. This does not look good. So scratch that and let's grab another card base. That's all there is to it. Let's just grab a different card base. We won't be stamping. Oops, that's the wrong card base. I don't know why it came out that way on that card base. That did not look good. So sometimes it just doesn't work out. So we're not stamping on there like that. No, 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 no. So we're just going to go for it like this. So let's go ahead and glue this. Do I want to cut it or do I want to wrap it? I think we're going to go ahead and cut it. So I'm just going to glue it down and then fussy cut it off the edge. I could cut it to 3 3/4, but I'm just going to fussy cut it off. Doesn't bother me to do it that way. All right. Now I'm going to glue the blue one down. Ew, yucky, yucky, yucks. My little Titi is loving the heat. That Chihuahua in her loves the heat. What, now that I said that you're out of the sun? Mom, don't say I love the heat. Oh, let's put it on here so I know that I'm getting it all the way on. I should have glued that down first, but we'll glue this down and then do it. Okay, there we go. Now we'll glue this down since we should have probably done it first, but no worries. Last night at practice, the kids were having to practice on one of the practice baseball fields at the local high school. And because there was a girls' soccer game going on, and they were using the football field, right? And it's so hot, so muggy. And the coach had sent out a text saying that helmets only, you know. And one of the cool things the coaches have been doing is the kids on Thursday nights when they do this, they have them play dodgeball for the last 20 minutes. And it's getting dark and everything. And lo and behold, I did not check. And Hank is notorious. He is not the only child, by the way, who does this. Lost his mouth guard. And we're smart enough now. Last year we went through 4 mouth guards. This year we bought 2. And so, you know, today when I got his helmet, because it was drenched in sweat. I mean, guys, the helmet was soaked in sweat. It was nasty. And I have to wipe it down at night with the vinegar solution. I stick it on my husband's boot dryer. Best thing ever for that helmet, because it dries it all out. And I was like, oh, there's the strap, but no mouth guard. So tonight I'm gonna go out there and look and see if I can't find his mouth guard. It's okay, because we have a backup. You know, we're smart. I just have to, you know, be a little smarter about making sure that he comes home. And he didn't take his bag. He took his helmet and he jammed 2 of his water bottles in the helmet. So I'm not surprised that it happened. Oh, those have 2 little bits. You know what? That's okay. We're just going to snip them completely off. You won't even know that. I didn't know that myself. It's okay. Anyway, so I told my daughter this morning, I said, sorry, honey. I said, I made sure we had the helmet, made sure that we had the water bottles, but the mouth guard didn't make it home. The coach might have picked one up. He usually tries to check, you know, but it's a mouth guard. She's like, Mom, I said, I know. I said, you know how it goes with things like this. He is not the only child this happens to. She's like, I know. I said, it's just one of those things. Oh. So, I already got his helmet packed away. I stuck the new mouth guard box and all in there. Let him open it. So we just have a piece of linen thread. You know what really looks like it could use one of those little flowers right here? Yes, it really could use it, couldn't it? Tell me yes, because I think so. So we're going to just stamp it. It's going to be there. It does. It needed that. It needed it. So, I mean, Hank might not. It's a mouth guard. It has the American flag, which he loves. He's patriotic like the rest of us, but he really liked that, the one he was using, because it said, beware the dog. Because they're the bulldogs, right? He lost that one, by the way, last year, too. He had it last year as well. So when we took him to pick out a new mouth guard, he promptly picked that one up. He's already lost it. So it just happens. If this one wasn't right, if I had positioned it better, I would have put a gem. I could maybe stamp. I'm trying to see. If I stamp the flower here, I could put a gem in each of those. Do I dare? Why would I do this? Because I can. Oh. I don't want the full thing on it, though. So right there. Yes. See, and now we have those little flowers that are very, you know, reminiscent of the flowers in the DSP. And yes, we are going to go with some little, let's see. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe, ooh. Do I do the pearlescent ones, or do we do the crystal, hold on. We're looking and looking and looking. That's not the box I want. I was thinking of the jeweled rhinestones, but we do have these, and those are super tiny, which would probably be really pretty. But these, I think, would sparkle more. I think these are what first my mind went to. So I think we should probably try these, and just the little ones. So let me know in the comment section if you guys think I made the right choice, because I think I did. I think that's perfection. Anyways, that's quick and simple, and like I said, on the inside it's gonna say hello friend. Just a little difference. I mean, normally you'd put hello friend, you've been on my mind, but I just wanted to change it up. I could even just stick it here, but we're gonna stamp it. We are gonna stamp it, and I know now that I don't, I'm a little worried about stamping this on the inside of this card. Let's go. Nope, that came out nicely. I don't know why. Now I'm going to stamp off. Give me that little scrap. Stamp off, and I want to stamp like right here. And right there. There we go. So that is our card. Cute, 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 cute. Let's close this up. Where's my envelope? And that wasn't too hard. It's a pretty in pink, right? I wish this was a little bit better, but anyways, great use of the envelope. Some dies. Once again, these are the Forever Flourishing dies that went with the Forever Fern. So matched these, but these are just the dies. Any, you know, organic, florally type die would work to this. Just back them up together. And this is Night and Navy, Melon Mambo, and Pretty in Pink. And you can see that one didn't die cut, so I just trimmed that off and it worked. Oh my goodness, and here's another one. Okay, well, I have that to do another card with. That's all. That's all there is to it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you like this card in this video. If you are not subscribed and you like what I do, would you kindly subscribe? That would greatly help me out. And if you have time, I would love to read your comment and hear your thoughts on my video. So thanks all so very much, and please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now, everybody.